Hello, good evening, Wildcats. We're very excited to welcome you to Meet the Teacher Night. Excited to have families back in person at school, and we realize everyone can't be in person, so we will be posting tonight's video as well as your child's presentations from your teachers into the Google Classroom tomorrow. That way, if you're not here or if there are any questions, you can just take a look at that tomorrow and follow up. I'll also share our staff list from Martin Middle School to make sure that you have the information to get in touch with teachers at the school as needed during the course of the school year. We're very excited to welcome you tonight to Meet the Teachers. We have a great night planned for you. Right now, you're currently sitting in the classroom or with the teachers of your students, where they go every day during period 1. We do have a rotating schedule. We're not going to confuse you and rotate it today. Your children will tell you how that works. But today would be considered a day 1 tonight for the event. So you're going to start in period 1, which will begin after the brief presentation from Mr. Messier and Mrs. Millay and I. And you'll hear from your period 1 teacher. And then you're going to move classes. So we're going to ring the bell. You're going to move and follow just like your son or daughter does throughout the day through the 7 classes. If you come in late, again, these videos will be posted. We won't give you detention, don't worry. You're going to, if you need to leave early for whatever reason, feel free to cut out and walk out, and you can head out. The main entrance will be there. As you saw tonight, we had some students from our National Junior Honor Society who are giving tours of the building. That's a very exciting program our 8th graders are involved in. We also have many of our support staff with our guidance counselor, social worker, school psychologist, who are helping out and making sure that we get the parents the information they need and where you need to go. So just briefly, let me explain before I hand it off on what's going on currently at Martin Middle School. So we have a strong push this year to get academics back to the forefront. We've been very focused on the social emotional needs of our students and building relationships with them. And that's going to continue no matter what. Middle school is a critical age for our children. Socially, they're trying to figure things out, trying to understand, trying to build relationships with their friends and their peers, trying to fit in at the same time, not trying to be different. It's a very tough time, as we can all remember, being back in middle school. A lot of times people don't want to go back to middle school. That's why we have such special teachers and staff here at Martin who choose to work here every day and want to work here every day with our kids. So we look at your kids as our kids, and that's the message that we have, and we're looking out for all of them. We want to take care of them. We want them to be successful. So academically, a couple of things we're working on, you're going to start to hear more about it, is our writing program. We're very excited to bring in a new writing program into Martin. It's happening in our ELA classes, English classes, as well as some of our social studies classes we'll be bringing in as well. It's some writing strategies and some tools for students to really prepare them. We've seen a lot of success in these programs from some of the other districts in the state. We're excited to bring that to Martin and to Riverside Middle School. We are also excited about our math curriculum. So currently our math teachers are diving into the curriculum, looking at what works and doesn't work. Math has been a huge challenge for us at the secondary level for middle school and high school, and our teachers here at Martin are taking that challenge on. So we're beginning to evaluate materials. We have a math coach that's going to be working with us this year, helping us with instruction and curriculum and assessment, kind of bringing all those things together just to make sure that we have a very robust math program for our kids. So that being said, academics is at the forefront. It's a big push. Our teachers have been asking for this type of training and support over the last few years, and we're excited to deliver this year. And you're going to see it over time here at Martin. So 8th graders, you're going to start to see it. 7th graders, you're going to see it over the next couple of years. And 6th grade, you're walking in right into the beginning of this. So you're going to see it during your career at Martin Middle School. And that's where we think it will be most successful. The repetition, the common language, and that strong instruction that we want to provide our students each day. I hope you enjoy yourself tonight. When you get to meet your child's teachers, there's going to be excellent presentations taking place. Some will be videos, some will be presentations, some will be chalk and talk like this. But feel free to ask questions and to reach out after the fact. If you have anything you need at all here at Martin, while you're here, please reach out. I've heard from a lot of you. I speak to a lot of you. I'm out front every day, so I see a lot of you. But understand that as principal of the building, I'm responsible for everything that goes on here. So please reach out to me if you need anything. The last thing I'll say before I hand it off is this. We know that a lot of times, something happens at a school and parents get some of the information or partial information. They really haven't had the opportunity to talk to a school. I'm going to ask you to reach out to us here at Martin. I'm going to ask you to reach out to me. So if there's a problem at home or a concern or anything like that, please reach out to me and let me know so that way we can try to solve this problem. So what I'm getting at is this. A lot of times we might want to go to social media to talk about concerns that we have at the school. Give us a chance first, okay? If we mess it up, that's fine. Go to the superintendent or if you need to social media. But we really want to solve that problem first here at Martin Middle School. We're committed to working with our families and our students. We want this to be a positive school and a positive place. We think that's when our kids will learn best. We want you to be a part of it. We need you to be a part of it. So please reach out if you have any concerns. Looking forward to having you here tonight. Have a wonderful night. I'll hand it off to the next group. Go Wildcats.
Hello, I'm Mr. Messier, the assistant principal here at Martin Middle School. First thing is I want to thank everybody that was able to make it tonight. And if you weren't able to make it, hopefully you can check us out. We'll be posting these videos on your child's Google Classroom by tomorrow. This building does mean a lot to me. I came here as a student myself a long time ago, and all three of my children also went through this school. So this is a great building. We're doing some amazing things, and hopefully you can see some of that tonight. Quickly, I want to talk about a couple things before we move on. One is I am the 504 coordinator. So if your student does have a 504 and they were at Martin last year, that 504 just moves along with them. If you have any questions or concerns, you can give me a call or an email. If your student did come from an elementary or out of district, we also receive those 504s. The accommodations are in place currently, but we will be giving you a phone call sometime in October to revisit that 504. So you should be hearing from us soon. Second thing is attendance. Attendance is very important at Martin. We all work together as an entire staff to make sure we get our students here every day, all day. We're known throughout the district and throughout the state with our improved attendance numbers. So we will make some phone calls home for students that are absent more than 10% of the school year. I want to let you know that if you do receive that phone call, it's our teachers reaching out in support of the family. So we just want to know what we can do to help, how can we get the students here, and just getting that knowledge so when the students do come back to school, it's a smooth transition. So if you have any questions or concerns with that, you can email or call me also. The last thing I want to discuss is all the activities we have at Martin. We do want the students engaged, obviously, in the classroom, but we also know the importance of being involved outside of the classroom. So we are involved in RIPCOA athletics that travels throughout the state. So currently we have boys and girls soccer, and we have cross country, and those sports will change throughout the year. But they're doing a great job. All the kids are loving it. They're working together and having a lot of fun. And we know everybody's not into athletics, so we were able to partner up with the Boys and Girls Club. Mr. Lavendier will actually be out in the auditorium. So if you want to stop by and pick up some flyers, they offer a bunch of activities for our students to do after school. Starting October 4th, we'll have things like judo. We have Spanish and Chinese lessons virtually. We have chess club, Dungeons and Dragons, gaming club, volleyball, and other activities. So please see Mr. Lavendier outside the auditorium if you have any questions about that. I hope you have a great night, and it's going to be great to see everybody. Bye.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Messier, for those great words. Now I'd like to introduce our Parent-Teacher Association Executive Board. Please hear their wonderful message, and we hope to get more parents involved in our PTA. Thank you.
Welcome, Martin families. My name is Renee Haggerty. I am the president of the Martin PTA. I'm the parent to a 7th grader, and my other child is a 10th grader at East Providence High School. So I've been here at Martin for a few years.
And my name is Lindy Checo. I actually just had my son graduate from the 8th grade this past year, and I have a 7th grader at Martin, and it's going really well.
My name is Tracy Gagnon. I have co-treasurer, and I have 2 7th graders at Martin.
Hi, my name is Heidi Carrero. I am the other co-treasurer of the PTA, and I have one child in 6th grade and one in 7th grade at Martin.
As you can see, we here at the PTA know that all of our families are busy. We are going from one place to another. And as you can see, Heidi's at the beach right now, where we all wish that we were. And that's just a reminder that wherever you are, when it's time for a PTA meeting, please sign in. If you're at work, if you're bringing your kids to their activities, you're welcome to keep your camera off. You can put it in safe driving mode and just listen to us if you're on your commute. At our PTA meetings, you get a wonderful update from Mr. Black. He gives the principal's address, lets us know everything that's going on in the school academic-wise and socially, keeps us up to date with sports or other activities. It's a really great way to feel connected to the school. You'll see other families as well, and if you're interested in connecting, that's a great way to meet new people. We have a fundraiser going on right now. We're selling cookies and some other great items. Mr. Black has that link in the Wildcat News, and that's also how you will find the link to join us for our PTA meetings. You can email him, so when you see it, you'll get the agenda for the meeting. There's always a place for new business and for you to bring your ideas. We fundraise for field trips, and we also just plan events, social events for our families and our Martin community. I think our secretary, Mrs. DeCecco, is going to finish out our presentation for the night.
Thank you so much, Renee. Just wanted to let everyone know that we are here really just to hear your ideas, just to come together and really spend some time. And hopefully we will see you at our next PTA meeting. Thank you so much, Martin families, and have a great night.
Hey, great job by our PTA. Thank you so much. They're a very dedicated group. You can tell they have a lot of fun. Please consider joining our PTA. We would love to have that parent support. Thank you very much. One person that's not going to be on a presentation today, but you're going to see her walking around the building. She probably gets the most steps in the building, is our dean, Mrs. Millay. She's our dean of students. She's not part of this presentation, but make sure you say hello tonight. One big change is if you have phys ed or health with Mrs. Scandora, Mr. Rodericks, Mr. Almeida, those will take place in the gym. So that's one schedule change. All those groups will take place in the gym starting now from period 1 to period 7. Listen for those bells. I'll let the period 1 teachers take it from here. You're in great hands. Go Wildcats.